Okay, we just cooked 2 pounds of macaroni, some rigatonis. And what I did before I drained the pasta was I took about 3 or 4 ladlefuls of the pasta water and put it in the bowl that the remaining scraps of pesto was in. Just in the event that the mixture becomes a little bit too dry, I'll have something to mix it in with. And we have 2 pans here, ready to go. They've both been sprayed with some Pam spray so they won't stick. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the Ziti pasta, rigatonis, and we are going to put it into the bowl.
That's hot.
With the ricotta mixture and the mozzarella and everything we made before.
So dump it in?
Dump it in. So in it goes. Whee! And we cooked the rigatoni. They're still a little bit al dente, as we say. They're not cooked all the way, it's a little bit hard. Because when you recook it again in the oven, it's going to get dry. See, now I'm looking at him, and I know that it's a little bit thick right now. So,
you pour a little in?
A little bit, yeah. Take some of that water mixture and pour it in. Just want to loosen it up a little bit because otherwise it's going to be a little bit too dry. And what's going to happen is all the cheeses and stuff, the mozzarella is going to melt a little, so it might get a little stringy, but you're good to go. And this is something that I'm making double what we really need for today. And I'm going to cook it all. I'm going to bake it all in the oven. The oven's warming up at 350. It'll have to bake for about 30 minutes. And then it'll be cooked all the way through. Once it's cooked, I'll let one of them cool off and I'll put it in the freezer. So that down the road, I'll have it for another dinner. Ideally, you can't freeze it without it being cooked.
All right, that's pretty uniformly mixed.
You think it needs more liquid, or is it good to go?
I think it looks good. This is nice. It's clumpy. It's not soupy. There's no liquid puddling in the bottom.
Okay.
That's the way you want it.
So we're going to put it in these 2 pans.
Okay, move this out of the way.
Oops.
And we sprayed these 2 pans with a little no-stick spray.
Yes.
Give a little tip.
Otherwise, it will stick.
Oh, it's perfection.
I think, yeah, I have an idea. So.
What's your idea?
My idea is, right before we put it in the oven, we're going to drizzle a little olive oil on the top.
That is awesome.
I think that's my idea.
I would agree with that idea.
And then we're going to, when we go to serve it, I'm going to sprinkle some of those pine nuts on top. It's a nice garnish, I think. And we're going to cover this with aluminum foil before we put it in the oven. So we're going to.
How high do you want me to fill this one?
I think that one looks pretty good because the other one's bigger. So fill this one. Whoops. This is the dinner size one, really. We're having only a little bit of company for dinner, so should be plenty. And then after we do this, we're going to put together a little antipasto because our company is going to be here in about a half an hour. So we'll have some olives and mozzarella, and I think you might want to take some off of there.
Yep.
Yeah. That's good enough, babe. Yeah, that's good.
Perfect now.
Now flatten out the other one.
Yes, Mrs. Chula.
He does make fun of me a little bit because I tend to give orders.
Perfection. There we go.
Okay. So drizzle a little bit of olive oil on there. Just lightly. There you go. The other one. And we're going to cover that with aluminum foil and bake it at 350.
Pine nuts.
No, the nuts will go on at the end as a garnish. We don't. They're already cooked, so. And we're going to wrap that with aluminum foil, put in the oven, 350 for 30 minutes. And we'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Thanks. Bye.